Well, hello, people. Welcome back to Space Astronomy. Let's change the hat right off the bat. I have so many hats. I kind of like the wood hat. Okay, wood hat's highest. Ooh. Have we done the cool guy glasses? I feel like we kind of have. Kind of keep forgetting. Ooh. Oh, I have a slime hat. Beautiful. So, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. And by yet, I mean for me, not for you. In the Space Astronomy, because I'm so gung-ho to play modded Minecraft, that I recorded a whole bunch of episodes. Because, it only takes me 30 minutes to record them. So what was that? What was that? So I recorded a whole bunch of episodes. So we're a little bit ahead. In fact, let me just double check really quick. So I'm recording this one on the 30th. So it looks like I am a week ahead. Yeah. So you'll be seeing this episode on the 6th. So it's not so bad. Oh, these friggin' bats. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh yes. I can never get these things. Once they start flying around. Okay. So, the reason why this is here, friggin' so mad. Do I have a tool? Can you give me a tool, please? I made some more tools. Mostly just for... So you're probably wondering, hey, how come there's a bad guy down this way? Smashkeys? Come on. Oh! Come here. I tried spawning these things. These, spirits. To catch them with a safari net and try to mass spawn them. Doesn't work. Not at all, not in the least. So the reason why there's light texture glitches, and look, I'll even show you F7. So F7, we should be able to, there shouldn't be anything spawning here. Because I made lapis lamps by random things. And you make those with a little bit of iron, some glass, and lapis. Cheap, right? No redstone signal needed, and it creates a beautiful little lamp, right? Thinking that was going to be a good idea. Well, as you can see, not a good idea. Doesn't work. I have to put these blocks here because mobs keep spawning in there. Don't know why. Have no reason, no idea why. Anyway, it's been a while. I've been grinding because I'm too far ahead. So I'm really trying not to play, but it's really difficult for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and play for a little while. We've had the quarries going non-stop. Quarry, not quarries, going non-stop. Is it nighttime? No. Well, of course it's raining. Actually, can we do anything about that? Is it practicalities? The situs stick. Let's go make one of those. That gets rid of rain. Where are you? So we need diamond shard, lapis, imbued rod. Okay. So maybe it's a little bit out of our range right now, because I don't think I haven't synthesized up any more nether stars. We just have the one. But I mean, no big deal. Actually, one thing we could probably do is build the wither killer. And that's something that we could possibly do. Oh, still needs 8 nether stars. So once you get 8 nether stars, you're able to get infinite nether stars with... I keep going outside. So first things first, smashkeys. So the wither killer, you feed it soul sand and wither skeleton heads, and it gives you wither stars. Like every 60 seconds or whatever. The idea is that in this, it creates like a little battle zone, so it theoretically spawns a wither and then kills it. Are these... Wait. Is that copper? Okay, it's copper. This thing down here, we've increased our power a little bit. Not terribly much. Oh, man. You go F7 more often. Every once in a while, these things will have, like, the first time it happened, it scared me. Scrawled on these blocks, in orange, it'll say, Herobrine was here. And it's really scary. It's super scary. Are you full? Yeah. Freaking always full. So we have so much lava. We're really stockpiling lava. Drums are made out of iron, and we have a lot of resources. These are all metals. Just chests and chests of metals. And these are all silk touch stuff, so just chests, mostly coal. Really, coal is the thing we have a lot of. So this, the induction smelter, can't quite keep up with it. Not where I come from. Not that that's a big deal. But, so we need more induction smelters. I'm thinking maybe 2 more. But if that's the case, the crushing factory is not going to be able to keep up. So I think with the upgrades, that'll be okay. The crushing factory, and the worst case, if 2 crushing factories don't quite keep up with 3 induction smelters, we'll just make the crushing factories into the next tier. So we're not super worried about that. But we're good. We have so many resources, but one thing that we have is lack of space. So I built myself a mining turtle. Because that's the easiest way to mine hard blocks like obsidian. So let's open up the quest book. And storage system. Finally it has unlocked. Finding inscriber presses. Presses? That's more possessive. Craft a meteorite compass. This tool points to the nearest meteor that is located near you. When you have arrived at the meteor, you will need to dig to the center of the meteor and find the sky chest containing the inscriber press. Note, the meteor are not always on the surface and could be underground. See, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So we're going to start doing applied energistics, meaning I need some metals. This is a meteor compass. Bam. Right off the bat, locate all 4 presses. So we need to do a little bit of flying, probably. Can I sleep? Oh, good. Finally, now the rain will go away. So let's head off. Do I have charcoal? Okay, I do. Let's head off to not the near... Oh, this is the nearest. Right, because it's on my map. Ooh, that's far away. So if you hold the meteor compass in your inventory, it'll point towards a meteor. The closest one. I don't know what happens... I don't know what happens once you mine up the meteor, but I think we're probably going to find out. Because we're right... And here, I'll even go F9 so you can see the chunks. So we're getting there. Ta-da! It might just flip out. See how it's flip... Oh, F7. It might just be flipping out because we're in a chunk with sky stone. So let me clear up a little bit of sky stone, and I'll see if it stops flipping out. Oh yeah, see? So I got all the meteors out of this chunk, all of the, where are you? Sky stone blocks out of this chunk, and now the compass is pointing me to the next nearest chunk. So that's good. That means once we clear out this area of all the meteor blocks, then when we're at our house, it's not going to point us over here. It's going to point us to the nearest one. So let's maybe get the turtle going. And how do we do that? Let's find the kind of center. I guess, you know what? I guess we could just core. But then again, I do want a bunch of this stuff. So let's hold off. Let's go like this. Is that... maybe here. Maybe one more. Perfect. So, with the mining turtle, I have to open up Lua, because he's not going to move nowhere if he has no fuel. So Lua, turtle.getFuel, no, turtle.refuel, and then we'll refuel him with, say, 16 blocks. So now what his fuel level, turtle, come on. What is with my T? Turtle.get fuel level. So that's a lot of fuel. That's plenty of fuel, I think. Because we only want him to excavate. So excavate. Excavate. How much? We want him to go this block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15. 15. Begin. Oh, I should have put him 1 down, but that's okay. So the turtle will now go 15 blocks, and he's going to try to dig every single block in his way. In fact, you can kind of, once he's going, nothing's going to stop him. Unless I think if a mob gets in the way. This is kind of an easier way to dig. I mean, it costs fuel, and he's slow. He's so slow. There we go. And he's so slow. But I mean, for just the investment of some stone, 1 redstone, some iron, and a diamond pick, this is a pretty good way to have like a little mining buddy. He's slow though. He's real slow. I think he does tunnels as well. But so we will wait until he digs up the majority of this meteor. BRB. Oh, are you done? Perfect. So, we're going to end it here because honestly, the turtle, it's super slow. Look at it. Look at it, so slow. Can I get your insides? Thank you. But in the center of the meteor is this, the Skystone chest, which kind of sucks because we didn't get all the inscribers. Dang it. But that's okay. That's completely fine. So what we're going to have to do is might as well actually just... Can we stop you? There we go. And actually, do you have fuel, Lua? Turtle.get fuel level. Please be more. Nope, it's 0. Okay. So, got a bunch of skystone blocks. We'll come back here. I was kind of digging all the ones the turtle wasn't going to get. And I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. So that means we need to go find us some more meteors. So maybe, because it's basically the same thing. You can either... There's really only 2 ways of finding them. Finding them in the world, or finding them via this compass. Because really, the compass will tell you there might be a meteor right here. There might be a meteor in these chunks, but underground. So the compass is your friend. But actually, I'm not seeing many meteors. I'm just seeing this one. So we might actually have to use the compass. So I'm going to head back to spawn, dig up that meteor, because we need 4 pieces altogether. We need the logic press, calculation press, silicon press, and engineering press to even start applied energistics. So I'll get that done, and I'll see you when we get back to the house. Oh, well, that's fortuitous. All right, so... done and done. I got this chest, was coming this way, and the meteor picked up an area right here on this little island, just to the east of spawn. And it's right underground. Just in case you don't want to fly everywhere. How come? There we go. Yeah, it's just underground there. And I hope it spawns the same way for everyone else. Because I got all the inscribers. That one had 3 in it. So skip that one. Well, maybe go to that one first. I can't remember what I got in the other ones. Maybe you can go back and pause to see. But anyway, heading back to base. Okay, so this is going to be a learning experience for me because I haven't done applied energistics in a long time. But anyway, I found all 4, get a reward bag. What do we got? Computer craft stuff. Do I have a computer? I don't have a computer craft chest. Okay, now what? It says, getting the basics. First, you will need to place one charged Certus quartz crystal, one nether quartz, and one redstone into a block of water, which will create a fluix crystal. You can then use these fluix crystals to craft an inscriber. After, use this machine to create 6 printed silicon, 2 printed engineering circuits, and 4 printed logic circuits, which can be turned into 2 engineering processors and 4 logic processors. So let's make this stuff first. I don't have much nether quartz, but I know we need it, so let's do 16. Or do we not have any charge? Let's go see if we have any charged stuff. We'll do it this way. Charge. Yep, we have some. Perfect. So, I was actually in the process of figuring out what's the best. So I made an alumite hammer, and I just loaded it up with lapis. So it's the exact same as my other hammer, but it has fortune, like crazy. Like crazy. I think like fortune 3. Like it's not, it's not amazing. But what it allows me to do is I'm actually going to test, because there's a couple of ways you can get Certus quartz, right? Charged Certus quartz. So you can throw charged Certus quartz ore into a sag mill and you get 2. You can synthesize it, and that's it. So I mean, how many did I put down? I put 13 down. So I mean, right off the bat, this is more efficient than the sag mill. So Certus quartz would be something that I would want to use fortune on. But there are ones where I did the math, I think it was redstone and coal, where it's actually better to do it in the in a machine. So you hammer it, and I was doing like a kind of a general, like how many I get, and I was kind of averaging it out. And you're getting, say, on average, 10 redstone per block of redstone ore. But then it was like, in the enrichment chamber, much better. Because it was like, redstone, sometimes you're getting as many as 16, sometimes you were getting as little as 8, and I did something like 10 blocks, and it averaged out to being 10. So redstone is the enrichment chamber is much better that way. Okay, so let's head outside. Let's not do all of this, because there is a way to get more of it, I believe. So let's just head outside. Hopefully there's no bad guys. So, and then 16. Oh, well, that's not going to work. And it should be instant. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, and we got 32. Perfect. Let's turn that off. And now, let's see the quest. Craft an inscriber. So let's hold off, because the inscriber wants inscriber. And the inscriber wants a fluix crystal or a pure fluix crystal. And a pure fluix crystal is a fluix seed made from fluix dust and sand into a puddle of water. So it's a way to double Sagmo? It's a way to double your ores, or double your fluix, which for the charge stuff, definitely. The only thing that sucks is it's slow. See? So these 64 fluix seeds, in fact, let's do a bucket of water down here, just so I don't have to keep going upstairs. Like, let's just put it here for now. And you can kind of see a little bit of a particle effect here and there. It's doing that little hoppy. 0%. Okay. So they'll just sit there and they'll slowly cook into pure fluix, and it's a way to double it. Which, hey, at this point, we need fluix stuff. So what does it want? It wants us to make the inscriber. So let's get that ready. We did it want 2? Yes. So 1, 2, pop that back, get some iron. It was like this. Man, I should really remember this stuff. And it needs some rubber. 1, 2. Easiest way without slimes. And then so we're just waiting on the stuff. Then it wants us to make, with the inscriber, you can do a couple of things. The inscriber you can, in fact, you can do it like this, recipes. So this is the inscriber recipes. So we can duplicate our presses, which is good. We should probably do that. But then with the presses, we can make logic circuits, calculation circuits, and engineering circuits, and we need silicon. Yeah, see, there you go. Okay. So we need silicon. How do we make silicon? By pulverizing clay and sand. We can do that. I wonder if it gives it to you every single time or if it's a chance. Let's see. So R, it looks like every single time. Sag mill, it looks like, or no, it's a 50% chance. But pulverizer, it looks like it's every time. So let's throw a stack in the pulverizer. And we wait. Alright, 6 printed silicon. And now what? Crafting the processor. So it wants 2 engineering and 4 logic. So let's, so logic, redstone. Okay, so bam. Oh, are you not going to stack? Please stack. Oh, this is terrible. Well, whatever. It'll work. Alright. And then I'm assuming the diamond one is the exact same, but just that way, right? Alright, okay, gonna cook these up. Perfect. So, that's it. Claim reward. So we get some extra. Beautiful. Now what does it want us to do? It wants the advanced inscriber. How does one make the advanced? Oh, 2 diamond inscriber hopper iron. We can do that. Vanilla? Do we have any hoppers? We do. We have iron. I wonder if it's just faster. If it's faster, great. Get over here. Also, did this thing... Is it shift click? Shift? So, advanced inscriber. Perfect. Click. Boom. Is that it? Yeah, claim reward. So we get some more ones. Good. Put you back. Locked. Ooh. Let's not touch any of this stuff just yet. So that's the beginning. Now what do? Creating a basic ME system, material energy. The first block that you will need to create is the energy acceptor. This block is designed to give power to the ME system. After crafting this block, a 1K storage drive and an ME drive. The ME drive is a machine to store the storage drives and allow them to be seen by the ME system. Finally, you will need to craft the ME terminal. This will allow you to have access to all the items and blocks that are stored within your storage drives. Okay, pretty simple stuff. So energy acceptor. Oh, of course it's going to be with more fluics. Quartz glass. Is that it? Yep. So maybe I'll get this stuff started. Be right back. All right. So get some glass. So what do we need to make? We need the energy acceptor, which is made by this. Ta-da. And we need the 1K storage cell, which is made from quartz glass. So you could use nether quartz or Certus quartz. Doesn't matter. There we go. That should be plenty. I should stop using this thing. There we go. 1K, it needs a 1K storage cell. Boop. There we go. And it needs like so. Also, don't worry about making, don't hold off making the bigger ones. because the 1K, you can shift right click and pop it out. Bam. So you could upgrade, because the 4K is made by the same way, but then the 4K is made by 3 1Ks. So go ahead and fill up your ME network with 1Ks to start off. You're not hurting yourself if you're doing that. So we need an ME drive. Okay. And we should have all that stuff. We got it from Quests. The ME glass cable, like so. Pretty cheap. Bam. Dang it. I literally just said I should stop using that. And then we need the ME terminal. This one might be more work, yeah. So we need some illumination panels. We need a formation core. We need an annihilation core. Oh, what am I missing? We're missing a golden circuit. Dang it! And of course, because I upgraded the advanced inscriber, doesn't want to work anymore. Which is fine. More than fine. Doesn't matter. Who cares? There we go. So now the vibration chamber is the applied energistics form of power. So now it's working. Oh, that looks silly. I like the other one much better. So this vibration chamber is really only powering the advanced inscriber. So I'm going to cook these up because we need a couple more logic circuits and then we're good to do our AE system. Oh, of course. Looked at the recipe. Look, I have everything for the annihilation core in my inventory. I don't know why it didn't want to go. There we go. Done. Now, ME terminal. Bam. Just need one. Thank you. At the moment. I mean, we could increase. There we go. Claim reward. Beautiful. And then so it's going to start dealing with some other stuff. So let's leave that for now and come and hook up our ME terminal. So, what we need to do, let's put it upstairs. Oh, we're going to run out of power. And you're full. So, let us put you right here. Swap you out. There. But seriously, I have like 10 barrels of lava. Did you? Oh, hey, it did actually. It just takes forever. But don't worry, we'll deal with that in the next episode. Alright, so what do we need? We need a energy acceptor. We might as well just plonk it right there. We need a glass cable here. Yeah, sure, that can sit there. I don't mind. We need ME terminal. And we need a network. So let's pop this right here. And this is the ugliest, tiniest network I've ever seen. There. If it's getting power, this thing will go green. So that means if all these machines, even if all these machines aren't using power, this little setup is the thing sucking power, powering the ME drive, powering the terminal. And then, ooh, I don't like that. Let's go normal. There we go. And then you can just load it up. Okay. And you could load it up with as many chips as you want. You could search by item, if you have so many. And you could have as many ME drives as you want. You could just have a wall of them full of 1Ks if you wanted. And there are some reasons behind that, but that's more of a storage preference thing. Like me personally, I like storing stuff in, say, deep storage units because they have the most amount of storage. If you wanted to store, like for instance, this cell will store 1024 bytes of data. Let's, for example, say that is 1024 blocks. Okay? So it'll store 1024 blocks, and it can store up to 63 types of blocks. So that means if I were to put in a gold ingot, that would count towards 1 type and 1 byte. So for cobblestone or, all your garbage stuff, it'll fill up these cells pretty quick. But I haven't really figured it out yet. I'm not super understanding about ME drives. So we will get back to that next episode. I know. Oh, forgot I had a slime hand. I know. I'm trying to keep them a little bit shorter, 30 minutes, just to kind of like a tutorial / walkthrough / playthrough of my series. So we're going to definitely keep doing Applied Energistics next episode because we have a bunch more quests. I'm going to make myself a regular inscriber. But the Crystal Growth Accelerator. The Crystal Growth Accelerator accelerates this whole process because, as you can see, 2%. And that could sit in there. Maybe it'll take 10 minutes. Maybe it'll take 20. Who knows? But what we want to do is we want to craft 4 Crystal Growth Accelerators. We place one here, 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 and here. And what they do is they suck power. And they speed up the transition from the seeds to the pure crystals. So at a cost of power, a little bit of sand, a little bit of pulverizing, you could double your crystal use. Your nether quartz crystal, your fluix crystal, and your certus quartz crystal use. There's also a thing called and I'm sure it's probably going to tell us. In fact, let's double check. No. There is a charger for Applied Energistics made like so, again with fluix or pure fluix. And what that does is it, at the cost of power, charges your certus quartz crystals. And I think it charges your tools as well. But what we want to use it for is to charge up some certus quartz so we don't have to wait on charged certus quartz ore. So Crystal Growth Chamber. Craft a Crystal Growth Chamber, this machine that allows you to grow crystals without water. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's probably, that's new. That's probably, so it gets rid of the water, so you still probably put the accelerators on all 4 sides and put the thing in the middle, and then you could probably hopper into and out of this thing. But that's good. We're done. Tune in next time when we do part 2 of Applied Energistics 2. Have a nice day.